weather controllers are working overtime. I wonder if they get paid time and a half for this overtime work that they're doing with these 60 mile per hour, at least 50 to possibly even upwards of 60 or 70. At times it's thrashing through the gusts of wind. I fortified the chicken coop tarp there. I actually framed it up more, put a couple pieces of plywood down that I had. Actually, they were $90 sheets of plywood that I was using to build cabinets with. Oop. But I figured that tarp right there is the best quality tarp that you can get. And then there's another tarp underneath that. And then I use plates and screws that you use for rubber roofing, which is, they're like 3 inches. Those metal plates there. And I used about 30 or 40 of them, so it's not going nowhere. And I don't think it's going to hurt my plywood. And if it does, oh well, what are you going to do? I'll use it for something else. And I only used a sheet. I used a half a sheet and a couple other smaller pieces, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's maybe $100 worth of plywood. And anyhow, it's thrashing around. No doubt about it. You know, and the build up to this was heavy trailing, I've noticed. I noticed over the past few days leading up to this. Matter of fact, let me catch it out a different window. Hold on one moment. Alright, there we go. Different view. Probably so far since 12 o'clock it's really picked up heavy. And I want to say that we maybe have 10 inches out there, but because of the wind drifts, you have areas already, you know, actually you can see it in front of the garage there, and that is shoveled over from the other side because I had to get in there. I was just feeding and watering the chickens. But it's probably at least 2 feet. The snow drifts in areas, and maybe even upwards of 3 feet in some spots. And then the lower spots is maybe 4, 5, 6 inches. So yeah, it's, you know, it's harder to tell when you have it drifting like this, but I'm going to say roughly 10 inches or a foot of snow that has fallen so far. And the way it's fallen now, we're getting at least 2 or 3 inches an hour coming down. So it's coming down very quickly. And a matter of fact, here about half an hour ago, looking out this window, I couldn't even see that garage. The wind was whipping so hard and the snow was coming down so heavy, all you could see was just a slight red coloration. That's it. The camper there, you couldn't see that at all. That was completely gone. So I just wanted to show you if it gets worse or when it's deeper. And as a matter of fact, when it's over, I'll show you exactly, you know, how much snow we got out there. I'll make another short video. You all have a great day, and I hope you're not caught in this storm. And if you are, I hope you've not lost power. And if you have, I hope you have backup. And otherwise, I hope you're not even in the storm area. So, and if you don't have backup and you don't have any of that stuff, I really feel bad, and I pray for you, and I hope that, you know, you at least have some heat of some kind, wood stove or what have you. You all be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.